Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
180! What's up?
First down throw here. Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down from the 42. Mayfield now from the gun. That's complete, Mike Evans. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 6-0 lead right away. Mike Evans with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Goff taken right to the air. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Intended target was his running back. So that brings up second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. The throw again here, second and 10. It's gone. Finds Isaac Tislaw, complete. Did some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flat.
What? Merlin! 180!
Again, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And That takes them to third down.
And 6 yards to
You
go.
go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And Alon will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's fourth down. Working quickly here.
It's 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Couldn't find a completion on first down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Baker. Catch made left side by Luka. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Third down, give to Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good.
Quickly into the hands of Evans. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Bucs have the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 180. Regular. Cut.
First down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Baker now from the gun. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. Still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Cut out left. And they're able to touch him down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
How many times, Kate, do we see those routes, those horizontal east to west routes, just get that first down on these critical third down situations? It takes tremendous eyes, tremendous speed, and a tremendous want-to by the defense to stop that short. Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Lions cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. tying this game up. They're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. Into the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead on the first play of the drive. Mike Evans with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's a 14-7 game. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They have 1st and 10. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Quick slant, that's Williams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Looking quickly here. First down throw from Goff. Throwing to the back of the end zone. This to the back of the end zone. Oh, but he ran out of room. Incomplete.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage, breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there. If that throw came 1 second earlier, that was going to be 6.
Value three. What's that?
On 2nd and 10. Goff. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Whirling. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up.
He has the touchdown. The Lions pick it up going after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Whoa! Tonight! Like 20! Obama! Louis!
From the gun, Goff. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Forced out to his right. He's looking deep once again. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
And first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
76, tell him. 76. 2 for 1.
On 1st down, it's Goff. Buys time, rolling right. To the right, he's got Teslam. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That's a pickup of 9. And the Lions have a 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 30.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. He's got it near the 8. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. The Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
Yep. 180. Done.
On the give, this is Irving. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
180. Regular. Done.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's his running back. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So 1st down from the 41. Off the play fake, here's Mayfield. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hey, alert. 180.
Throwing again is Baker. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Super.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And the ball's going to remain at midfield as he's stopped at the line. No gain. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Done.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Hardball. 180. Value 3. Done.
Off play action, Goff. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he's going to have a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively. You'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now they're left with fourth and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
11. Hey, lift! Lift!
Fourth down, Goff throwing. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown! The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally clinch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This one finds Irving. And this one doesn't go far. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. They take the handoff. Now it's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions take over on his 5th interception of the season. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down throw from Goff. Escapes the pocket. Winds up and chucks this deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on! 180! Four down. Louis. What's that?
In the red zone on 1st. And he's got his man. Touchdown. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided first half. Tyreek Hill to touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions stretch their lead to 21. effort. Maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Hey, alert, 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 320.
Looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
Hey, we go tonight.
Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. This is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 12 yards. And a London first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense, guys up front, and give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Caught by Washington, left side. He is down to the 30-yard line. About 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Oh, the mess on the move here. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And dose of the hurry up here.
10 more yards. That's another London first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Super one.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get
touchdown, the Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bucks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that is That's a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Second down now, they need 7. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. He's throwing deep to the left side. Well, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. That sets up third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Third down, here's Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll indeed go for this. It's Mayfield. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. It's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Slot man motioned over. Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Lions get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Offense to the line fast.
Brings up third and 1.
Goff looking to throw. It's 3rd and 1. Has him on the quick hitter. They'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to have goal to go as he stopped at the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Goff tosses that quickly out wide. He has the touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Fields this one at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. We've got a man in motion. First down. Here's Baker. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And now they face second down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
And they pick him off again. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
56. Buccaneers, 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. He's going to field this at the 2. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. DJ Reed brings him down that time.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Right side, this is a good cut. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Tampa Bay.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Run. 6. 180. Stop.
1st down throw here, Mayfield. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Goff on 1st and 10. Caught near the goal line. And in he goes for the touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions continue piling onto this lead.
63. Buccaneers, 14.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Returnable from the 2. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
And they're on 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. Baker now off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
And a 1st down. It's a gain of 32. 1st down, Buccaneers.
Hey, alert 31st.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And only can get a yard here, Brock. It's going to be third down. Here he goes, third and long. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up fourth and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Running back sent in motion left. Mayfield will throw for it. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. And it's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Mayfield now off the play action. Oh no, they get it yet again. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Hold on. Check.
First down throw from Goff. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second down.
Five.
Goff from his end zone. Complete right side to Washington. Gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
That play so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
White 20!
Here we go, checking one. Check the call.
Maverick! Horrible!
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Brings up second and 2 at the Bucs 4-yard line.
Hey, let's go. Let's go, Brown. What's that?
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
Hey,
And they've been doing it.
Goff on third. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Lions are running him out of the building. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. Bait snap for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead.
Buccaneers 14. Jack
Fox now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Walks to the line. 1st and 10.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Set. 180!
Back to work after throwing the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, you know what to pick on that last drive, partner. He is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
3rd down here. Need 8 on the play. 3rd and long for him here. Evans brings in the slant. And he'll go down after fighting his way into the 32. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Here, 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 43. Baker throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's down. Looks like he made the stop at the 46-yard line. And it's a pickup of 4 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Irving gets it on the draw. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Time coverage from the Lions. 3rd down. Play fake. It's Mayfield. Look at that power. Deep left side. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Kirby Joseph picks it. Along the right sideline. There's space. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching Dave for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over the 39. Nice effort there. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Hey, alert!
Putting a receiver in motion. Irving on the inside give. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
alert! Alert, alert! Done.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
That's another.
Hey, we're 33.
First down. First and goal.
Irving. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Done.
He finds him right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
Set. 180. What's that?
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Talk about coming up clutch with that contact on third and goal, partner. And now a decision for this offense to make on 4th down.
We know how hard it can be defensively in these goal-to-go situations. We know that you have got to be on point, every attention to detail. That's a job well done by that defense.
Hey, alert 33. Set. 180. Alert, alert. Alert, alert. Done.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, my. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by DJ Reed.
Mayfield's pass. Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Done. Done.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Taking a deep shot here. Big gain downfield. Hits the 20. He does it. Touchdown. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. Going after up and good for Bates. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
Buccaneers 14. Jack Fox to kick off.
Fox now to kick this one away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.